Hi everyone, we're the traveling couple WL. Hope you've enjoyed watching my last video on Albany. Our next destination is Margaret River. Albany to Margaret River is about a 4 hours drive, but we did a little detour to Pemberton. We had lunch at this cafe called Wild at Heart. The food was delicious and they also sell locally made condiments and gifts. Opposite the cafe is a small little park. We love the color of the leaves. Before heading to our accommodation, we made a visit to Hamlin Bay. Hamlin Bay is about a 30 minutes drive from Margaret River. The beach is just a short walk from the car park. There are toilets here. The best time to come here to see the stingrays is in summer. You can swim or snorkel with them. If you like to fish, you can also do some fishing here. Hamlin Bay is also part of the Cape to Cape track. We booked a 2-bedroom chalet at Pemberton Brook Cottages. It's located 700 meters to town. It's self-contained and Wi-Fi is included. There is also a gas barbecue in the lawn area which you can utilize. A simple breakfast is also provided. After checking in, we took a walk in town. There are shops and restaurants along the main street. You also spot some of these beautiful artworks along the side of the buildings. On the next day, the first thing we did was head to Canal Rocks. It's about a 35 minutes drive from Margaret River. If you are coming from Yallingup, it's only about a 10 minutes drive. It's a short walk from the car park. The boardwalk will lead you to this little bridge, where you can watch the waves crashing in. It's time for morning tea. Can you guess where we went? The scones were soft and fluffy and go so well with the house-made jam. If you've been here before, or watched my previous video, you know we're at Cape Lavender. After morning tea, we headed to Yallingup Beach. It's a popular beach for surfing and swimming. The next beach we headed to was in Eagle Bay. Time for lunch. We headed back to Dunsborough. It's a pub that serves local beers and great food. We chose a pizza and the crispy Asian squid. In the parking area, you see these electric charging stations. You could charge your car while you're having your lunch. Our next stop is the Yallingup Cheese Company. From Dunsborough, it's about a 15 to 20 minutes drive. They are open from 10 to 5 every day. If you love cheese, I would highly recommend this place. Alana is the head cheesemaker.
Brie will be mildest. It is also the ripest in terms of how long it's had to mature. Okay. So that has a creamy, floral, kind of a Miki mushroom element to it. So that's eating beautifully. There's some julienne up the top. It's actually the first cheese I've ever learned to make. So that's a take on a style called semasela. We add yeast as well as white oil to the curd. And so you get the aeration when you're fermenting it. So the texture's more like ricotta, the flavor's like fruit. So that's unique to us, no one else makes that style. So if you're looking for a soft cheese, either of those are eating beautifully. The Tog de Vache is also eating really, really well. That's a 4-month matured semi-cooked curd. So natural rind on the outside gives it earthy, very nutrients. It's more creamy and nutty.
Our next stop is the Candy Cow. It's in the town of Yallingup or Cowtown. Sorry if I've mispronounced it. From Margaret River, it's about a 10 minutes drive. Or if you're coming from Dunsborough, it's about a 30 minutes drive. There are 42 life-size fiberglass cows and calves around the town. The Candy Cow is a very popular sweet shop in town. They sell a variety of lollies, chocolate, fudge, nougat, and honey crunch made on site. You have to check with them to see what time they are doing the demonstrations. For dinner, we decided to spoil ourselves and go for a Japanese degustation. We booked a table at Miki's Open Kitchen. There are 4 options available: Miki's Trust, Miki's Complete, Hanami, or Miki's for Kids. We opted for Miki's Complete. Every morsel of food was well balanced in flavor and perfectly cooked. The The staff and service was also impeccable. Bookings are essential and they have 2 seatings. The first one is at 6 p.m. and the other is at 8:15 p.m. Have you been to Miki's Open Kitchen? Let me know in the comments below. On the next day, the first thing we did was check out Gas Bay. It's about a 30-minute drive from Margaret River. Our next stop was the river mouth. From Gas Bay, it's a 6-minute drive. If you're coming from Margaret River, it's about a 11-minute drive. It's a popular area for surfing. As it's too cold to swim, it's time to head to our next destination. The Eagles Heritage Wildlife Centre is about a 7-minute drive from Margaret River. There is an entry fee which goes towards the caring and rehab of the sick, injured and orphaned birds of prey. There is a self-guided walk where you can see some of the birds. There are also 2 flight shows at 11 and 1:30. This is the highlight of the visit.
Kentucky Fried Chicken time. Coming in hard and fast, screaming in at high speed.
At the end of the show, you can have a photo with Ivy the bar now. It's time to head to our next activity. As you can see, we're doing a quad bike tour. You do need a driver's license, but no experience is needed to ride the bike. You will be provided with a helmet, goggles and bandana. The tour is about 1.5 hours and you'll also be provided with iPads for information on the stops. It was an awesome tour and a great way to experience the beautiful national park. After getting dusted up, it's time to head back to our accommodation to refresh before going for dinner. We booked a table at Blue Manor Bistro. The restaurant is in Dunsborough and it's about 40 minutes drive from Margaret River. Service was great and the food was awesome. Highly recommend that you make a booking here. I hope you've enjoyed my video. Don't forget to subscribe, like and click on the bell for notifications. You can also follow us on Instagram. See you in my next video.